It's Halloween again, guys, and I like to grind my way through it with some Halloween Mayhem in Entropia universe. And a grind it is. You have two options to get started, but only until November the 7th to finish, so quite a short event time. Both options are accessible through the global event list and then global instances. And the first one is Mayhem Annihilation, which consists out of 10 difficulties. I myself started with Mayhem Annihilation 2, but quickly realized that was way too easy, so I moved to 4. You want to try a few to see which works best for you. A timer of 5 hours starts rolling when you enter, and you can choose which path you will follow as soon as you start. There is Bronze, with quick and relatively low rewards, ideal for a new player who runs either Annihilation 1, 2 or 3, or doesn't have much time to play at all. This goes up to 7,000 points and ends with Cosmetic tokens which can be traded for unique gear, not specifically related to Halloween. Even with one token you can already get a very cool cloak at the token traders in Twin Peaks. I myself went for Silver and I spent a full 5 hours grinding away to see how much I got. I got 1 times 500 pointer and the rest lower, but you can get up to 2500 points for one kill. This can get a bit painful as you will most of the time get 0 points. This is a negative path Mindark took with the Halloween and Christmas events, as in the past you had to kill an X number to complete the mission, but as much as I like them to get rid of the 0 points, it's not undoable. You may get frustrated from time to time, getting 5 or even 10 kills without a single point, and then on 1 point and every 100 kills they throw you a bone with 5 or 10. I did take some breaks, and in about 4 hours I got 1722 points, which could be better as I need 10 times these points to complete my mission. Then there's also Gold, which goes up to 50,000 points, and Regilite to 100,000 points. Higher zombies will drop more tokens, so it's not that you need to grind harder specifically for those missions, just higher monsters. Annihilation 4 was still relatively easy for me, so I can go higher and get more points. The key is that you can handle the boss, which is significantly higher level and spawns about every hour, depending on time and zombies killed. The second option is Mayhem Survival, and everyone starts at level 1, which spawns really low monsters. This is interesting but also harder. You will need to survive 10 rounds and then the boss spawns. In between you will need to fend off an endless stream of zombie dogs, which have high damage but low health, and also zombies themselves. The zombies are pretty scary, as there are survival, rage and acid zombies, each having a chance to apply a debuff on you that might make things a lot harder, especially since they stack. Pro tip is walking backwards will significantly reduce the times they hit you. There will also be pumpkins spawning every other waves or so, which can give you strong buffs like a high crit buff. You have to pick those up right away though, because as long as there is one in the fields, no other will spawn, so you cannot stack them until the end boss spawns. The end boss did drop Halloween tokens and boxes on Annihilations, but not on the first stages of survival. Mayhem Survival can become difficult quite fast because if you cannot clear fast enough, they will overrun you in the last rounds. So once you start struggling with the last round or the end boss, just repeat that stage. If you want, keep doing that, but at least try to see how far you can come. Survival is a bit better to get some of those candy boxes, as they are decent buffs that can help you clear faster. The Mayhem Strong boxes will contain unique skeleton gear, the usual buffs and rings, and sometimes a batch of Mayhem tokens. And of course way too much fireworks and pet tags. I got 4 gear pieces, 2 male and 2 female, which are worth 10 pets, same as the key, and you can of course sell them for extra pets as well. As I opened 36 so far, it seems like a 10% chance, or I must have been lucky. The skeleton suit will give you a nice glow in the dark Halloween vibe, so definitely worth investing in some keys. You will also get mostly shrapnel, which means you can just keep playing, and just have to get some guns and amplifiers. After 5 hours of Annihilation, I got over 8 million shrapnel, where I started with 3 million and opened some boxes of course, but did burn through 2 amps and 1.5 gun. The survival to level 4 took me only around 1 hour and a half, and only costed me around 30 pad of gun and 10 pad of amp, but I was a bit lucky, and from the 8 million shrapnel, I only used 4 mil and to get 11 mil back, so a total of 15 million ammo to keep on going. After survival I tried Annihilation 5, which was still very doable. The loot was less, but the points were much better. I also got a few 1Ks, which helped a lot. Got me well over 4k points total in 3 hours, which was more than I got in 5 hours from Annihilation 4. The self-crafted gun did help me a lot, as it has an amazing tier increase rate and I already can put 5 damage enhancers on it. I do hope this guide helps you a bit and you have a great loot and even better luck for this event. I already got some decent globals, so I'm not complaining.